Hi, Josh. What's going on? Shout out to Catherine Jimenez Diaz. My love, how's your Sunday going? Mohammed, you're shaking. Good God. Shake it out. Shake it out. Mohammed is in a happy mood today. Whew. Oh my goodness. It didn't break. It's still here. I have dishes that haven't been washed for 10 weeks. That's what's going on here. Okay, this broke. I need to get this rid of this. Sunday. I was just feeling, you know, lonely and I needed to do some dishes and I'm like, well, I could go online and chat with a few people as I do my dishes. That way, you and I, we can make time go as I prepare for next week. Hi, Bruce. Oh, Bruce, you're driving. Please say, I am. I love it. How's Australia? I love that name. I am. Because you can say, I am greatness. I am the beginning and the end. It reminds me when God on the Bible is asked, who are you? He says, I am that I am. You know? It means like he is who he is, that sometimes we can't even comprehend. That which I am, that's what I am. I'm like, who answers like that? It's a step from nobody to I am. I love that. I love your names. I mean, I understood when you said you are nothing, you're not confined by time, by space, by anything, that you are nobody. I understood it when you explained it to me. Because at times, I feel like society is always giving us labels. It's going to label me as a black woman, as a woman. And I am that I am. I am not, I mean, my body looks female, right? But my intelligence is not confined into any gender. I am that I am, you know. I am nothing confined in time and space. And I think a lot of times we get blinded by society because society is always forcing us to think of ourselves as something. I am a woman, I am black, I am African, I am all this, I am all that. In reality, when I'm going to bed and sleeping and just kind of like doing whatever I am doing, I don't think of myself as something or somebody. I honestly don't think myself as anything. Not even my name. My name is just some words that they gave me. In reality, I am nothing. I'm not confined. Tell me about your upgrading journey. What did you upgrade yourself to? I am curious now. You're making this exciting for me. I'm now invested in your life and whatever you've got going on. What changed? What moments did you hit that made you upgrade from nothing to from nobody to I am? It's a good mantra. I used to follow this guy. He's a guru. His name is Muji, and he talks about. He leads people through an inquiry about who they are, and I liked the inquiry. I really liked that somebody was able to help people. I'm clapping my. Somebody was able to take people through an experience. It's okay. It's your material physical dimension. We do have that material physical dimension, obviously, that is undeniable. As long as we are in this human body, I think we have to honor that experience, you know, and also the fact that we want to develop our brains. As we are on this planet, our main goal is to learn, and we are here to learn, to share, to be with one another, to be together. I feel that our experience is made good when we learn. So, I mean, I think mantras are very beneficial, especially that I am mantra. I am, whatever you say after the word I am is very powerful because that's who you believe to be. And yeah, and the more you say it, the more you believe it. And the more you believe it, the more you believe that which you are, you speak it from the realm. We call it in science, you move it from the realm of possibilities into reality. So when you start saying I am, it's a good way to manifest, because you're going to be moving things from the field of possibility, where everything exists, into reality. You know, like for me, I am a mental health coach, and I tell people that, I tell you guys that, and that is moving things from the realm of possibility into reality. And you do that by saying I am, not I will be, not I hope to be, or I will become. No, you say it in the present, that I am a mental health coach. I help women and men, you know, understand how their brain works, so that they can have a deeper understanding and more intimate relationships with themselves and other people. And I also life coach people so that they can have material things like money. I am is very powerful. So what I am, what are you? It's definitely good to eat healthy. Definitely a good thing to eat healthy, because food, if you're not well nourished, food can keep you, if you're not well nourished, and even if you're eating and you're not well nourished, you tell your body that you're in a famine, that it's a famine, it's like a drought. And when the body believes that it's in famine or a drought, it's going to be in survival mode. So it's good to remind the body that you're not just surviving, you're thriving by eating different fruits and veggies. That's why you see me do juicing, because when I do juicing, I'm putting different types of nutrients into my body. And so that tells my body that, hey, Monica is not in survival mode. She is thriving. She is eating well. So my body does not put me in a category of survival. So good that you're eating, you're sleeping well. Sleeping is good. You know, I'm glad that you're not overworking yourself, because here's what I was telling somebody. This is what I was writing on my article today, actually. I like that you're talking about it. I was writing on my article today about how a lot of times, like people who are high performers, they become greedy in that they want to achieve a lot and a lot and a lot, so they overwork their nervous system. And when you overwork your nervous system, it's kind of like, what's a good analogy I was trying to give them? It's kind of like somebody stealing money and taking away from their customers and not giving anything in return. It's kind of like a Ponzi scheme if you're overworking yourself, because you're taking and not giving anything in return to your body, to your nervous system. You're not sleeping well, you're not taking care of it, you're not laughing, you're not relaxing your muscles. It's kind of like stealing. And after some time, your body feels shortchanged, because the only thing that it's getting from you is pain and work, and it's not getting rewards to rebel against your dreams, against your work. It starts to sabotage you because you're overworking your system and you're not rewarding it with rest. You're not rewarding it with, a fun, good time. That's why most people who are high performers, they end up in a very bad position, because their body will start to rebel. And when it starts to rebel, it starts to want to cut corners. It's normal for the nervous system, when you feel stressed out, to want to cut corners, and then your performance deteriorates. Or like this guy who was working as in the stock market. He started stealing from his clients, and he led the company to become bankrupt. The UK bank. His name was Nicholas, I think, Leeson. Nicholas Leeson. He bankrupted a whole bank because he was under so much pressure to give the company a lot of money. And so he started stealing. Why? Because his nervous system was tired and it wanted to cut corners. And you can see how when your nervous system is overwhelmed, it affects your behavior too. It can. And a lot of people don't know these things. Like, it's survival mode. It's the nervous system. So high performers, performers should know that overworking their nervous system can lead to burnout and self-sabotage, because after that, when you hit burnout, your nervous system will start wanting to protect you. And it will suggest, maybe if we cut corners, maybe if we cheat, maybe if we lie, it's just trying to survive. It's just trying to survive. People are not, there are no bad people. Oh, my knife fell. There are no bad people. People who steal or kill, they're just people trying to survive. Because some of them, they feel under pressure, or to become greedy and earn more and get more money and material things. You have to take care of your nervous system. You have to give it happiness, joy. You have to work hard to train your mind to be happy, to be grateful, to be okay with what you have. It's a practice. It's a practice. It's not easy. It is not easy, because in reality, when you're in survival mode, none of us knows what we are going to do. We might run from our problems, we might fight, we might freeze. Am I throwing knives again? It fell. I have a place where I kind of stick them, but it fell from the sticking place. I was probably trying to put too many knives there, and I have a thing here. Now it's behind my washer. I don't know how to get it from there. "24-hour practice." But when you see it as training your brain, instead of trying to reach a level of some enlightened spirituality, if you see it as, I'm training my brain so that it can be calm. You see, like people who have meditated for like 10,000 hours, they have trained their brain to be very calm. And even when they don't meditate that day, their brain has learned to be calm. So they know how to behave in calm ways. I use this. So I use that magnet, but I was trying to force one and it fell behind this thing. So I'm kind of like, I'll need something to pull it out from there. Yeah, the light from there is going to burn your eyes. Yeah, mindfulness is those small things that we do. Before, I used to feel so sad when I'm behind in a project, I'm late, all that. And I realized, rich people, they have people working for them, so they never have to worry about being late or being on time, because somebody else is going to do the things for them. So they are always pushing their stresses on somebody who is on a lower hierarchy than them. So if you're at the lowest hierarchy in this planet, you have all people putting on their stress on you. For example, if you're a mother, everybody in the family, is putting all their stresses on you. And that's why you see a lot of women, they grow old quickly. Even sometimes men, when they have no support in the society, a lot of people put their pressures on men. So they have to go work hard, make money, bring it, feed a whole family. And all that stress affects their nervous system. It's a lot. And a lot of people don't realize if they're under pressure without support, it's going to break them down. They take it for granted, but we die because of stress. At hello MAK support, nice to see you. Yeah, today we are talking about our nervous system and life. Most of us are born in a state of survival, or because if your parents don't have time, if your parents only have time to go to work, they don't have time to soothe you, to assure you, or to even to listen to what happened to you in school, go talk to the teachers, help you navigate life. If they don't have that, it means you're doing these things by yourself. Kind of a survival mode. When most people, like, let's say 80% of the world, people are in survival mode. People don't even know that they are in survival mode. I mean, at this point in my life, I don't see the need for having kids. And to be honest, I don't see the need to do it because life is getting expensive. I can barely survive myself. I'm barely making it. Imagine bringing a kid into a situation where you're barely making it. I can't. I saw Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, they get married. They seem like a very in love couple. They are married, they got married. Those people can make 10, 80 babies if they wanted to. I think those are the people who should be having like 10 kids. They are in love, they have money, it's okay for them to have kids. Like all this stress is not worth it. But if you don't have kids, make sure that you save your money because nobody will be there to take care of you when you get old, which you should not feel bad about. There are plenty of people with kids who don't, and those kids never take care of them either way, because kids are they also want to live their life. They don't think about, oh, when I grow older I want to take care of my parents. No, most kids when they grow older they want to have their own family and enjoy their life. So for me, it's not something that you can be like, oh, but also have lots of friends from every age when you get older, so that you can just call people, hey, come visit me, come see me, come check on me, just do that. Keep your money well, have a system of utilizing your money. You have to think about this if you're not going to have kids, or you can still have a partner and then the two of you can decide not to have kids. I think that's better. For me, I'd go for that. Let's be a partner, let's not have kids if we cannot afford it, or if we have to work 2 jobs for us to make it, then why go through all that hassle? It's not worth it. I honestly think if you're a teacher, a lawyer, or someone who has to just work, I don't see why you should be having kids. People are not worried about the kind of life that they are bringing their kids into. Yeah, for me, I'm okay to stay single. I am okay staying single. I mean, I can be in a relationship, but definitely don't have kids. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. Ideally, I want to be a stay-home girlfriend who doesn't go to work and doesn't have kids, or wife. Either way, but no kids. I just want to stay like this. Yeah, worry about cleaning and cooking and making myself some smoothies. Live a long life, travel. That would be my ideal life, because it's better to retire. It's just better to retire and not have to deal with a lot of things. The problem with, sorry, I didn't realize it was the problem with living alone is also we are heavily, our brains are wired to be, we grew up, we survived through living in tribes. So our brain is wired to survive with people in groups. So a lot of people get Alzheimer's because they are lonely. They don't have somebody to talk, to listen to them, to interact with. That's why it's good even to build an online community of people who just know you, you know. A lot of people don't do well when they don't have relationships. Like you can get a lot of health problems by being lonely. That's why I say staying single is not, I wouldn't say stay single. It's probably not a very good advice, to be honest, just because of what I have seen. I like that it's clean now. Just because of all the research that I have seen on people being lonely. It's probably not a very good, it's probably not very good advice to advise people to stay lonely, to stay single. I would say look for a good partner, somebody who makes you happy. It's better that way. Sorry, I didn't realize I have to move my camera because you know, I'm working. Okay, don't worry, some of these clothes are intimate clothing. I washed them. Shit, they've been staying here for a long time. They almost smell the damp smell. I am doing laundry. It's Sunday. Okay. My kitchen is also my laundry place. And I have to take this thing because it's the hose that I have to stick out. One of my my stuff here. Let me tell you, guys like my videos. Their YouTube channel struggles. My YouTube channel has struggles. Okay? Like, no jokes. It's not easy to, if somebody tells you to quit your job to start a YouTube channel, let me tell you, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. It's not easy to start and monetize a YouTube channel. I know it seems like content creators are doing it so easily, and the reason why it seems easy is because I can spend like 8 hours creating content for YouTube and post it, and then when you're scrolling on YouTube, you can decide to watch the content or skip to another video, because guess what, you have options. Let me clear my camera. I think it's a little woozy. Anyway, you can decide, oh, I'll watch this content later or now or whatever, but most people have a choice. Like, if they're scrolling through content, they can watch it or they can skip to a whole other video. So it seems easy because somebody is just scrolling, but if people are not watching your content, you will not make money on YouTube. So I say, don't start a YouTube channel like out of the blue. You know, don't do it. Start when you're still working, and start when you're still doing your thing, and then build passive income out of it slowly, because you know it takes a long time. One of my friends, he makes like maybe 3,000 to 5,000 on YouTube, and that's dollars. And he plays games for kids, like video games. Teenagers are usually the most people who are watching shit on YouTube, because they have nothing they're doing with their life. Adults are probably working. And so if you're making content for teenagers and young kids, you're probably going to make a lot of money. I've seen a lot of people make content out of what do you call it? Like for their family, for kids. All that content goes very well. For me, when I started this content on a mental health coaching program, I thought, oh, maybe I'll get a lot of viewers. But I noticed a lot of people don't usually actually watch content on growth and the nervous system. So that's something. Mustafa, nice to see you again. Mustafa is in the house. How has life been for you? Double tap to like my videos. What are you up to do next week? What are your goals for next week? I'm still trying to put up my course together for my mental health class. So I'm still doing that. Wish me luck, because you know, I'm trying to do me. Oh God, I swear, I'm kind of one of the clumsiest people I know. I thought I was done with dishes, but I have like dishes right here that are staring at me. Like, I need to be clean too. Come clean me. What the hell is wrong with you, girl? Okay, so this one, I cooked with this thing. Oh my God, I don't. Okay, let that kind of heat a little bit so that the oil can be moved quickly. It's not easy living alone. So one of the problems that I experienced when living alone by myself is sometimes you need somebody to lift up your mood. You know, like sometimes you need somebody to be happy to see you. Like, I'm happy to see you, you know? That's one of the things about being alone that's really difficult, when you don't have somebody to lift up your mood. That's something I can tell you. It's not easy to live with. Okay, wait, my battery is running low. Let me go find something. Charger. But I have to say that even if living alone is tough, it can be tough. It's not charging here. Let me try here. So even if sometimes living alone is tough, I would always tell somebody that living with somebody who your energy, somebody who is abusive, somebody who is negative, like that is even worse than living alone. 100%. You know, anybody who does not bring you joy in your life is not worth living with. They can you don't need that, because they will end up making you feel worse than you already feel. If you're just lonely, they'll end up making you feel more lonely and unlovable. You can't have that, right? I saw this couple. I don't know, you guys, if you saw this one couple. It's been trending on YouTube. So the man and the woman, they are dead right now. But the man threatened this woman that he would kill her live when they were on Facebook Live or TikTok Live. But that's not what really troubled me. The thing is, before this whole thing happened, they were both live on Facebook together. And so what happened is that the man was talking and the girl was in the background. And he was talking about things that really deeply hurt him in the relationship. And all this while, the girl in the background, she was looking at how many likes the stream is getting. And he was talking about deep stuff that I thought they probably need to talk about this in a therapy session, so that, you know, somebody can listen to him, because he was telling her all the things that she has done in their relationship that has really hurt him, and she was not paying attention. She was smiling. She was on the phone at times with another friend, and she really had no remorse for everything that she had done to him. She had obviously been she had infidelity. There was infidelity going on, and she infected him with herpes, right? And he's talking, it seemed to me like he never even probably talked to anybody about this. I think this was the first time he was talking to somebody about it, and it was live on Facebook, and he was talking about how this girl had played him, slept with another person, and infected him with herpes. And she is out there on the same live stream looking at how many likes are we getting on this live stream? How many likes are we getting? How many views are we getting? And I'm like looking like this is something, like when I heard that they died, like the man killed the woman and then he drove off and killed himself. I wasn't really like, I felt more sorry for him than I felt for the girl, because I thought this man has been hurt so many times by this woman that he clearly loved and wanted to be with, but it just seemed like a toxic relationship, like very, very toxic. I mean, he was better off alone than with this woman. And that's why I say, to everyone I enter, don't be in that toxic dynamic. It's not worth it, really. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh my goodness, thanks guys for just staying with me as I wash my dishes. You don't know how much that means to me. I was so like bored this day, and I'm looking at my house. I'm like, oh goodness, I really need some motivation to wash my dishes. And this is when I know I'm overwhelmed, is when I don't have time to clean my dishes or to clean the house. That's when I know like I'm really overwhelmed, like a lot is happening. Last week I had a lot going on, and then yeah, working at home sometimes it's difficult because it gets very hot. Double tap to like my videos if you like them. If you don't, let me know. Why not? Okay. This one would not go there because I don't want this falling. I'll take it somewhere else. I'll take it right there. Right there, right here, right here. You can see my whole place is a little bit in a mess. Like, it's a messy house. My house be messy sometimes. I'm not going to be fake here on YouTube and show you a reality that doesn't exist. This is my reality. Welcome to my reality. Where reality is like this. So the other day, I made some lamb, and you know how lamb is? It has a lot of oil. So, streaming it. I like my house to be clean at least by Tuesday, because Tuesday is when the trash people come to pick up things. And I want everything to be a clean slate. Tell me, give me nipe mambo. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up, what's going on. How are you keeping up with your mental health? Give me some tips. For me, I came to the realization I'm not able to afford kids. I'd love to have had kids. I can't. Somebody who loves me that deeply anyways, so no kids. This one's hot. This one needs to be cleaned. This not clean. Telling me what you do, my darling. It's been a minute. You see how don't laugh at my pants. I always tell you guys, don't laugh at my pants. My pants. When I tell you my place hasn't been cleaned for a minute. I ain't lying to you. Even when you try to clean it once a week, it still gets a little bit dirty. It still gets a little bit dirty. So I have hacks on how to clean the house. So the first thing you do, you clean the kitchen. You clean the kitchen, you clean the cooker, and you clean the microwave, and you do the dishes. When you do that, everything starts to look clean. Oh, my darling. fuck did this thing go? Oh, it goes this other way. Oh God, Monica, please, God. Oh, I was able to put it back. I was finally able to put it back, baby. Wani, Swatan. Wani. so hot. busy making my whatever. My house for tomorrow, for Mondays. such a Sunday. Ooh. Oh, busy Sunday. Goodness. Ooh, so hot. It is so hot. thing is, it's not difficult, it's just that it's a very hard day. Hard days be like, wait a minute. Whew. I see. Ray. I'm done with this. I need one of those automatic things that just go around your house collecting dust. I think that's what I'll do. I'll invest in one of those. Whew. I'll do this one. This one is troublesome. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Okay, at least it's cleaned. Let's go to the other room. Because the other manenos, what needs working is my bedroom. This is what I need. This is what I need work done. Okay, where I'll begin. Oh. My hair. Oh, wait. Let me start a new week with a clean house. Whatever it takes. Which way is which way? Oh, this is so hard. Oh. Yeah. Okay. life. You're like, wait a minute. These ones, I may not need this. Sometimes I need blankets, but when it starts getting cold, most of the times at night it's hot, so you don't really need a blanket. Man, that is so hot. It's so hot though. So hot though. Whew. Hi, Mustafa. It's so hot, man. Oh, let me tell you, working in the heat is another thing. I'm running. I'm running. Hairs. Once my hair will break away. Hmm. zile shida na njaa. Oh, man, I am here now. Oopsie. My bathroom cleaning. Oh, water feels so good. Oh. It's dirty sink. Oh. This is how I clean my house. I clean it. This is the last thing I'll clean, and then the floors are easier to clean after this. I'm glad the sink is not too dirty. It's really just maintaining it. Maintaining it. Whew. Whoa, let me make sure this oil is so. You know how coconut oil usually is kind of like solid? This is all liquid right now because that's how hot it's been. It just melted and now it's just liquid. And it stayed liquid body temperature. You see how sometimes it's usually solid, like you can see the white. That's usually how it's the whole of this. But right now it's like liquid. Huh. Whoa. Okay, these ones I need. These ones I can't lose. Help me breathe. Okay. So the final frontier is on my mirror. This is usually where everything happens. So it gets dirty pretty quickly. Yeah. This is where. Sorry, I could use this opportunity to get rid of stuff that I don't need. Like that, like that, that. I have a lot of junk here. Stuff that I don't actually need. Remove everything else here and go. This is how terrible I am at keeping junk. That's how terrible I am at keeping stuff that I don't even need. today is the day. Wow, I have a lot of junk here. I'm even ashamed, to be honest. Girl. Terrible junk story of my life. Whew. Junk going out. Like, what are all these things doing here? Stuff that I don't even need. Some stuff that's old, outdated. Shouldn't be here. Facial hair removal. Guys, all this is, yeah. Wow, boy, this is a health hazard. Wow, boy, all this is terrible to have. Guys, girl, I don't know. I'm throwing away shit that I don't need, but I'm like, this thing should not be here in my makeup cabinet. It's junk, it's unhealthy. But I'm glad I'm decluttering today. It's terrible. Sometimes it's good to declutter your life. Declutter your life because, you know, oh wow, it looks much better. Oh my goodness. That looks so much better. Look at that. All this junk is gone. Let me wipe a little bit. proud of myself. That was really worth it. Real worth it. It was worth it. To clean that, that was worth it. 100% worth it. Oh, be glad I'm alive. Yeah. Okay, so this is how I clean. Now I can actually close that. Wow. So this is how I do it. When you want to clean your sink, you take everything out to the floor. It's easier. I'll show you. It's easier to put everything down. So we put it down. We put it all down. Guys, I'm so glad that I opted to clean my house instead of swiping. Let me tell you why. Because sometimes when I am like this, unmotivated, I'm lazy. And then I end up wasting time. And then I end up feeling bad about it. Because I'm like, girl, you could have used that afternoon to clean your house. And then Monday would have been used to do all the other things that you wanted to do. But I'm like, Spence, I don't have the energy. It's too hot. You know how whiny I get sometimes? I get too whiny. Because I want to feel sorry for myself. But sometimes I have to wear my big girl panties and tell life I'm meant to do this. Come rain, come sun, come heat, come cold weather. I'ma push myself. Because if I don't do it for me, if I don't do it for my future me, if I don't do it, no one else will. So I feel that. That's why I know. That feels good cleaning. It feels good when you can see the end in sight. Huh. this thing go on now. Use this. You see how easy it is when you take everything off and then you put it back. I'm going to put those oils here.